Hey, Chuck's here. Chuck. There's Chuck. No sound, Chuck, but we see you. Hey, Chuck's here. Chuck. Little Llama Laura is first. All right, Laura. Just so the rest of you know, Justin is cooking dinner for the kiddies. Chuck still doesn't have his audio up and running. I know he's driving Lori's Jeep and he has a hell of a time with that. Drone shots. Hey, how you doing?
I just gotta wait for that to finish cooking.
Chuck's here, but he doesn't have any audio, Justin. He's in the car again.
Yeah, I see him.
He has a hell of a time with the audio. And drone shots, Jody's here.
Let me get to the chat.
Little Llama Laura, your little sister, is here.
What's up, Laura, Jody? And Chuck is gone.
Chuck's gone again. Yep.
Where's Hodges at? He not gonna be here tonight?
Well, he said he might be late because he had an aerial to do at 4:00 or 4:30 or
Oh.
something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about
So
that.
I don't know what his itinerary is. Oh, here he
there.
comes. Hey, Paul, you made it, buddy.
Got back. I just got my supper here, so.
Okay, well, you just go ahead and chow down. We're just going to be hanging here. Chuck
Yeah.
now has audio, I think.
I have audio now.
Yeah.
What's up, Dominic?
Yeah.
Dominic.
Good evening.
Welcome, Dominic.
How is everybody? Excuse me.
It's going.
Oh, good to hear. It's all going then.
Just waiting for this food to finish cooking and making some chicken nuggies and some fried pickles.
Sounds great. Sounds delicious.
Chicken
ever
nuggets and fried pickles. All right.
Have you ever had deep fried pickles?
No.
No.
They're just dill pickle slices, and you deep fry them in batter.
Mm.
And they're really good when you dip them in like ranch and stuff, or whatever you're dipping.
So they have a batter on them. So they're like the chicken nugget, but the pickle nugget.
Pickle nugget, yeah.
Pickle
Okay.
nuggets.
Laura, Jody. I think that's all in the chat.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, everybody in the chat, Laura, Don't Shots, Jody. Yes, that's
Laura
it.
says, hopefully you're not going to poison the kids with that dinner.
Why the hell would I poison the kids? What's time about? That's some good food right there.
I don't think she doesn't have a lot of faith in your cooking, I think.
The wrong person in the relationship to be saying that I can't cook. That's Sarah, not me. I taught Sarah how to cook a lot of food since we've been
Did ya?
together. Yeah, when she was growing up, she grew up on frozen dinners and crap. My mom
Hey,
didn't really cook a whole lot. I grew
frozen
up
dinner.
having to learn how to cook because my dad didn't buy a lot of junk food.
Well, I
That's
just got this just popped up over in my on my channel. I don't know what it means, but it's in the kitchen.
What's up, Tim?
Oh, okay.
All
What
right,
the hell?
I can hardly see it. Kind of like,
Oh,
yeah.
One way to dry it off.
Yeah.
Oh, your tongue. What
Warming up dinner, she says.
You got
Yeah, I'm
warming,
sure she is.
warming up some tacos.
I'm sure.
Emily, what are you doing?
I'm making dinner. Are you hungry?
I am famished.
You know damn well that oven ain't on right now.
The dinner up.
Yeah.
He's getting.
She fall in that oven door, she'll burn her ass in a second.
Yeah. Mark, AZ.
Liable to break the damn door if she falls on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that oven's not even turned on yet.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody actually trip and fall into one of those one time and broke the glass on it.
Really?
They fell, they were walking through the kitchen and slipped and fell right on top of the damn door and it shattered the glass.
Well, it's tempered glass, right?
Yeah, some people.
Oh yeah, it just broke into little pieces.
Tempered glass, so still get cut on tempered glass. I'll attest to that.
Yeah, so they had to actually come in, landlord of that house had to come in and replace the door oven.
Wow.
Actually, I think they replaced the whole
You
stove.
know, what you won't see in shorts, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I mean,
Nice.
she was in shorts too, but a shorts.
I was gonna say, how did that end up
We
on the
love
timeline?
shorts. Sorry.
That whole short was just for clicks, that was it.
That was
I know that. I'm just saying it ended
Sure,
up on
this-
Paul's timeline for
that's
some
all.
reason.
Wait, this is all anything is for clicks. Come on now.
Yeah.
TikTok has found YouTube Shorts. That's all.
Yeah, it just happened to pop on Paul's timeline. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying,
that's what I
Donovan?
want to know. How did it get there?
Well, you know,
No.
he definitely sparked it by looking at other TNA stuff to get it going.
Oh, that's right.
Little Amalora says that the new bird Rio,
If the same
being a
shit
little
was
bugger, he's
Wi-Fi.
picking on and annoying the other cockatiels.
Interesting.
As he should.
He wants to establish himself, I guess.
Yeah,
He
it's,
should.
it's like the first thing you do when you get to prison, you find the biggest bird and knock him out. You
Sorry.
gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah.
Funny,
Oh.
yesterday, Chuck, right after you got off, thing on my Facebook popped up and it showed a picture of your truck upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the memory from 2 years ago. It says I'm
Mm.
okay. I think that's all I wrote. I'm okay, and then like posted it.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have. Yeah.
So you got out of the truck and took the picture?
Well, not necessarily.
Or who took the picture of the truck?
First thing I did was there was blood running down my arms, so I was like, because I got dragged out of the truck by these two nice guys. I asked them to help me, dragged me across. That's where the tempered glass cuts came through because
Yeah.
I got shredded.
Well,
Went
they
to the-
got you out of the truck, didn't they?
They did. They did.
You got cut by the tempered glass?
And then I stood up and like, there's nobody like no responder guys around. I'm like, hey, like, can I go to that ambulance over there? Cause I'm kind of like bleeding and stuff. And like, what? Oh yeah, you can go over there. I'm like, a little help would be nice, you know?
Hey, Paul, what you
No,
get?
Fucking idiots.
What's that?
Fucking idiots.
It's a way-
Post the link so Hot Rod can come in.
Oh! I thought it.
Let somebody in.
Yeah, it's
you've
just
heard-
it's all me. Don't worry about it. I just can't.
You've
Oh,
forgotten the
yeah.
link about the last 5 shows.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
No, I
That was
just
the
I
deal,
just
yeah.
save it in Notepad.
yeah, that was the dealio. But
So don't change it.
I have Justin. I have video clips from like I was like vlogging in a shock state, like as I stood there. It's kind of like I haven't done anything with it, but it's kind of it's bizarro. If only I had in-car footage from a dash cam. If only. Oh, nice. Go right through that red light. Yeah, it's only red for like 5 seconds. Just go right through it. No problem. Morons.
Yep.
Justin,
Yeah.
hey, have you ever had deep fried pickles?
No, I've seen them at the state fair. I've never actually tried them.
Yeah, they're really
Alright.
good. You just dip them in ranch. It's like any other fried thing, pretty much.
Everything
Sure, I mean,
tastes better fried.
That's we're so mean to ourselves. I had hot dogs in Iceland.
Hey, right?
Were they hot or were they icy cold?
They were hot, but they used lamb in the hot dogs in
Oh,
Iceland.
lamb in the
Very-
hot dog.
And they are very good. Yeah,
Wow.
very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
No, they only told you it was lamb.
Well, I didn't know
They
they
didn't
had,
want to tell you what it really was.
yeah, I didn't want to tell you chicken lips and assholes, right?
Oh, fuck off. I'm so sick of this shit. Go to Iceland and find out for yourself, that motherfucker. Because, like, I was there and you weren't. I don't care. So,
Yeah.
Well, all that matters was, did it taste good?
well, yeah, they were really good. But hot dogs are always good, and nobody knows if it's all lips and assholes or not. It probably is, but whatever. It was good though.
Let's just say that
topping-
it's not the best quality of meat that goes into those.
Things were really good too. They had like
Aubrey,
crispy onions and regular onions and all this other stuff you could put on it. And like, I'm like, they're like, what toppings do you want? I'm like, just like everything. Just put like everything on there.
If you knew what was in half your food,
Okay.
so
Well, Justin, I got a question for you on your deep fried
I
pickles.
didn't do.
Do they make a deep fried pickle in a freezer bag and you put it in there, or what? Or do you have to coat them?
Aubrey, Thomas.
How does that work?
Yeah,
Aubrey.
that's I don't know.
I don't think he's listening.
Something's going on there.
Find out if your sister does want to.
Yelling at his kids.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know how. I've never heard or seen deep fried pickles, but
Sure, there's fried pickles.
Chuck,
and
you
onions.
had
Yeah. I've had
I've seen them at like they have them at the state
fairs
fair.
and fairs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bar food. Like it's kicking around
well, are they thin sliced, thick sliced, or what?
something. That's right. Shit.
Do
Exactly.
what?
Usually thin.
The deep fried pickles are the thin sliced one, and number two is, do you have to bread them before you put them in, or do they come like frozen pickles with breading already on them?
No, they come. Well, you can make home ones, but they're just like
Don't
the
make
pickles you get in the. They're just like the pickles you buy in the jar, the little sandwich pickles,
mhm.
the little chips.
Yeah, but you said you put breading on them or something, right?
Oh, these ones are just frozen ones, but you can make them homemade if you want.
They do
Okay.
have frozen breaded pickles.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, I
Halsey.
would think.
Come on, you
Justin,
can
don't
get
you-
breaded mushrooms, so why not breaded
I would-
pickles?
I would think though, if you made them like just took the breading and you kind of like did it yourself at home and deep fried, it'd be like awesome compared to like
Yeah.
right,
Right.
like the real deal. Wow, I might have to
the
try
house
them
you
in an
did
air
today,
fryer.
Paul?
Maybe they can air fry some deep fried pickles. That could work.
yeah, that's the one I just got done doing.
You did that way, Paul?
Yeah, I just got done doing this one. I haven't edited them yet.
Chuck can't see the video. He's showing an aerial real estate.
I'm trying to avoid a guy that's taking his half in the middle in a freaking huge van right now. Okay, he finally turned off. He had my lane and his lane, but he was taking it right down the middle.
Well, Paul, that's a nice looking house. Is it brand new?
Well, just about. It's only about a year old, 2 years old, maybe. But yeah,
And your guess as to how much that would cost to buy that small little lot with that little house on there?
Probably $250,000.
right there, Paul.
1 million?
Yep.
Holy crap.
That's cheap.
Guess what I gotta go do?
What?
We don't know. We're about
Oh, he's gotta go feed the pupper dogs.
Oh, he's gone.
Yep. Well, they probably, what the hint was, is they had the cables to his computer in their mouth and they were looking at him like,
Yeah.
shouldn't we,
that is not 30 miles per hour. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it ain't 30.
Breaded pickled jalapeno is nice. Mark White says. Oh, there it is.
Just a breaded pickle.
That's what it looks like.
Hey. Delicious.
And you put it in
All
ranch.
right, I'm gonna tell.
Well, whatever your dipping sauce of choice
They're
is.
not sweet pickles though, right?
No, they're dill.
Dill pickles. Okay.
I don't like sweet pickles. I like dill pickles.
Mmm, good.
Chuck, you're gonna have to try that. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
What, you mean like trying to air fry some deep fried pickles kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, we call those jalapeno poppers over here.
I'll
Yes, they
talk
are
to
Yeah.
Lori.
delicious.
See if you can give it a whirl.
Yeah. We call them jalapeno poppers over here as well.
I don't know.
Yeah, they have
Hey,
the cream
Itchy.
cheese.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, those are good.
And he's back.
Damn dog, shit the off switch again.
Told you so.
Yeah, if I can shut my computer down, so I gotta wait for it to reboot. I gotta put something over that thing or something to get away from that computer. Cause she just bumps it and go, "Boop, see ya."
Got
Well,
your
I-
attention.
See what I gotta deal with.
I'll be
See what I
back.
gotta deal with, you guys.
Yeah.
All like pushing cats and dogs away from his computer and stuff.
Yeah.
Chaos abounds. Ooh, it's only after 5 and they're doing
Mhm.
free pours at one of those liquor stores. We should like make a pit stop.
What's all happening here?
What's everybody doing for the
What time
weekend?
is it?
Anything good?
Nothing that exciting. It's already
Watching the
Saturday morning here,
hurricane.
Tom.
That sounds like a Florida problem.
Yeah.
No, not this one. This one could be your problem.
Oh,
My problem.
Yeah, it's heading for you guys now.
It's heading for you guys, not in Florida. They're
We're
wondering
too far
they're
in.
wondering
We're
if it's gonna get too close to the East Coast.
We're too far inland. It's not a problem.
Here, this is what, this is exactly
We
what Hodges
we
needs.
leave those problems to you guys. That
This
like,
morning
yeah,
it
like-
was 165-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, but it's
Cat
getting out
5.
of that rocket fuel. It's in the Caribbean where it's like that water's like rocket fuel. That stuff is so warm. It just soaks.
No,
right
it's
up.
not in the Caribbean yet. It's in the Atlantic. In fact, it's not going into the Caribbean at all.
Wow. So but the Atlantic's nice and toasty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 150 at the moment, which makes it a Cat 4.
what am I doing?
Oh wait, I
155.
thought that was okay, 155 takes
155.
it to Cat 5, and then it's
Yeah.
like, wow, that's some serious shit though.
Oh, 150 mile an hour? Yeah, it's some
Oh
serious
yeah,
shit.
that's serious shit.
Yeah, they were
Let's see
saying
here. Is this the
earlier,
5
could-
o'clock? Yeah, this is the 5 o'clock update.
All right, somebody needs to take a mini 3 up in that and see how it does. Watch it just disappear.
And I thought 55-mile-an-hour
Well-
wind yesterday was bad.
I don't even have to put a fucking mini 3 in there to tell you where that thing's going.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
going
The
to
good
to
news
another
is,
continent is where it's going.
yeah, the good news is the models, the spaghetti models on the storm show that it's basically going to split the middle between Bermuda and the US. So it should have the least amount of effect on both sides.
Yeah. that's
The
good.
Canadian Maritimes may or may not have to look out.
Is
it
it
could-
basically? I didn't look at the path of it though. Is it basically gonna like kind of like hang the East Coast and kind of like drag all the way up like into Nova Scotia and stuff
Uh-huh.
as it breaks down?
Hopefully it'll stay east of that, but the models don't go out that far yet.
Yeah, they only
just-
go out like 3 to 5 days.
Yeah, they got it a bit more than that, but
But I mean, really, the most accurate is 3 days out, or I should say, the least
about 4 days.
inaccurate
About 4
is
days.
3
About 4 days. I doubt you they had it nailed at 4 days. It
There you
came
go,
within
Hodges.
Well, they had.
20, 30
I was
miles.
looking at
20, 30
the
miles
models.
of where they had it.
Now
Oh,
you
yeah, Paul.
models they showed yesterday were like
plug,
Fix your
eh?
problem.
all aligned. They were all like
It's the
spaghetti
button on the
stuff all
front of
over
the
the thing.
computer.
Oh, it's the button on the computer. They're outsmarting him. They-
No,
they-
the button on the computer.
4 days.
you know,
I know how to get his attention.
dogs learn really quick and he jumps whenever they go over and hit that button. Boom.
Well, see what happens. I got it down underneath the desk right here beside me, so I can plug in my other stuff to the computer. Except she comes between my leg and the computer, but the button's on the corner on an angle. So she hits
Yeah.
it, comes in there. So I got to put something over it so they can't bump it.
Mm.
Because I can shut it down, and they'll just reach in somehow. I'll figure out something.
Well, you can buy button covers too. That's the case.
Mhm. But it's about that long, about that wide, and it's not flat on the front, it's not on the side, it's on an angle, about 5 degree on the front, that deal. So it's easy to push.
Glue that bitch shut then. All right, what's up, Russell? Sarah's in the chat from North Carolina.
Need to put something on there that
We got
Yeah.
Gitchy.
Got
switch.
disappeared. Yeah,
Right.
all three models right now show that the thing's turning north of the Dominican Republic. They're literally all in agreement. So, it's probably going to stay offshore from Canadian Maritimes too. There's a low pressure coming through the US that's supposed to pick it up and take it off. So it might be more of a rainstorm in London than it will be anywhere else. Eventually.
Mhm.
Or it could end up in Iceland. Who knows?
Mhm.
There's been a few storms that managed to make it that far north.
Smoking. Hello
Wait.
there.
Noon, 1 o'clock. Sheila says, she says, I forget what your address where you are, because she hadn't only been over here once or twice, but it's always when I was driving, not when she was driving, so she never paid much attention, right? So I said, I ain't telling you because you might find me. I was in the dog at the door barking like hell.
Hello.
She was at the door. So she left about 3 o'clock when I had to go to do those aerial. What the hell's that ball coming?
Tug barge, that's the Margaret, and that's the tug behind pushing.
Oh, looks like a ferry.
But it's a chemical barge.
Oh, it's chemical. Okay. Take that over there and put that screen, go and take a boot at that. String time live. Hey, look at that. Port Huron, Michigan. Oh, there. Okay, now I see it. Cool.
Must be loaded pretty good because it's pretty low to the ground.
Yeah, I was saying, look like that thing's pushing a lot of water. He wouldn't be hauling crude oil, would he? I don't think he'd go out there to service anybody on the ships.
I would imagine either gasoline or fuel oil or what. He takes it up north and then drops it off.
Yeah. I was joking around with Sheila. And excuse me, then the windpipe, wrong hole.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Do what?
Oh, milk went down the wrong hole.
Oh, all I heard was Sheila and wrong hole. I was like, the hell's he talking about?
Not coming.
Yeah, he was getting pretty intimate there.
Yeah, I said I was cleaning the house. I said it'll be man clean, but it won't be woman clean. Yeah, I cleaned the bathroom and then I swept all the floors, washed all the floors. Just got finished washing all the floors, and then she's there at the door. I didn't even know she was coming over.
Mhm.
Well, I had to clean the place up in case somebody showed up, right?
Well, did you say she has one of her kids living with her? Or?
No, she lives with one of her kids.
Oh,
She's in a basement. Got a basement apartment. No.
so she could pack up and be right there, huh?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't take much for her, I don't think. I don't know. We haven't talked about it and don't plan on it right away. So I'd like to get the renovations done first.
Well, you'd like to get her moved before winter time.
Yeah.
There's no sense in being out there struggling to bring a few boxes in the middle of winter, you know?
Well, as long as they get do it before the first week of November, because that way I can leave her home with the dogs. I'll go hunting for a week.
Right.
Yeah, sounds good.
One good thing about it, she likes the dogs. So
And the dogs like her too, right?
yeah, they're all over her. But then again, they're all over anybody that comes in and sits down, especially Gracie. Okay, I want attention now. If one gets attention, then the other one gets jealous, wants attention too, right? So.
Justin, did you get
Yeah, give me a
Sarah's message?
second.
Justin, check Messenger. Oh, okay.
What's up, Bill?
What, Jody's birthday coming up, is it?
Happy birthday.
I don't know, is it?
I don't know.
Well, it's today here, so he said the 9th.
Tonight.
Today's the 9th. No, today's the 8th. Tomorrow's the 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's the 9th here. So
Oh,
yeah.
So you could wish him a happy birthday.
yeah, I've
right?
already said that. I've already wished him a happy birthday.
They're south of the border.
Nice.
South of the border?
Yeah, that's in North South Carolina area.
Oh,
North South
Huh.
Carolina. Yeah,
I
that's
think-
They're all Mexican place, like restaurant, and they got an arcade and all kinds of stuff.
yeah.
Then Sarah went and saw our really good friend Michael. He passed away back
Yeah.
in 2020.
oh no.
Stopped by and took a picture of him. And then she actually saw his aunt there. Turned out her son just shot and killed himself not too long ago.
Your volume's low on your headset.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, how you doing? And yeah, by the way, Jody, happy birthday. So, in case I
Yep.
don't remember tomorrow.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
probably Dominic, he's living in the future, so
Yeah, I've already said hello.
Yeah.
Me said happy birthday. Yeah, the words here.
yeah, and the bad thing was that kid was only 24 too.
no kidding.
Doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
They found that guy down here that was floating in the lake. They couldn't find him. They found him yesterday. So 6.4 kilometers east of where he disappeared.
Hmm.
Wow, 6 kilometers.
Yep. Thought about going down there and volunteering my drone, but I don't know how far out he was though. Because he was out on a boat and he went for a swim and never came up. So
Yeah, Sarah misses us. She's already ready to come home after a day and a half.
I hope you're not talking about Justin.
Yeah, she's coming home tomorrow morning. I think they're leaving. So she won't be home till the evening time.
They're coming home on Saturday. Oh, wow.
Yeah, cause Sarah's mom's gotta be on the bus on Monday morning, so they don't wanna get back on Sunday all super late.
Like Gary Sabo, we're moving. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll probably change the name of my job. I'm in the process of making a move from Toledo to Glennie, Michigan to retire and play in the snow among the Asalbo. I thought the Asalbo was in Canada, like in Ontario. Huh.
Okay.
What time you guys leaving tomorrow? Hopefully you guys leave early, cause
Yeah, you got to get back here. The kids are starving to death. You won't feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glennie,
Right,
Michigan Glennie, Michigan is just a small little burg.
Yeah.
no, I already had a screw up this morning, so I definitely need Sarah back home. I did, my alarm didn't go off, so the two oldest ones didn't make it to school today.
Whoopsie.
Surprise!
I got up at 6:15. I was like, hold it. I was
They
like,
don't
damn
have
it.
their own alarm clocks?
Them two are a pain in the ass to get up in the morning. They're teenagers.
Yeah, but, they're old enough to know,
But I woke
Take
up at
some responsibility for themselves.
6:15. I was like, oh shit, because that was when their bus comes to the bus stop. And I
What?
was like, damn it.
But the bus is that early?
Yeah, for high schoolers, yeah.
What you should have done was says, okay, get up, get dressed, get your ass in the car. Well, you don't have a car. You're say,
Two little ways.
make them go to school.
Well, my youngest, she ended up making it because she didn't have to be on the bus till 7:15. So
I can try.
yeah, high schoolers though, they go about hour and a half earlier than the middle
can go
school and
down.
They
elementary.
get out earlier too, right?
Yeah, they're home by like 2:15, where Aubrey doesn't get home till almost 3:30.
Mm.
Between 3:30, 4 o'clock, depending on if her bus is on time. Tell you she leaves for 2 days and everything falls apart.
Yeah.
Well, we know who's got the pants of that family.
Sarah's definitely the organizer for sure. Like I said, I'd be lost if it wasn't for her.
Uh,
We got that, right, Paul? We understand that, right, Paul?
Why's my camera off?
that hurricane that's over there by Guadalupe or whatever, they looks like there's another one out there right behind it. Another one circling around out there.
It's getting ready to form, or
Oh, yeah. Here, if I'll stop it, you see a hide menu,
Yeah,
share screen,
the Pacific is
like right
damn
here,
near.
like right there. Like there's another one circling around in behind it right here.
Oh yeah, that's tropical storm Margaret, something like that. But that one's going straight up. That one's not coming anywhere near us.
But look, it's rotating too, right?
Yeah.
drifting a
there's-
little bit to the west, but not a lot.
There's
Yeah.
one over on the west side too.
Yeah.
See here, if you go by this map here, there's one on the west coast right now that's a Cat 1
Okay.
up to a Cat 5 at one point.
Well, it's
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that one's curving way up, so that one's not even gonna come close to us. And then there was a tropical storm, over here by Japan.
Yeah.
And it's a tropical depression.
Oh, looks like it's going right up the Japanese peninsula.
Yeah, it's a tropical depression, so they should be okay. I mean, those aren't just but a little bit worse thunderstorms. They're really not all that.
So Jody, how old are you tomorrow?
You gotta tell me when it's your birthday, because Facebook is the only thing that tells me birthdays. And I don't go on Facebook enough to keep up with that, so
Mm.
I rarely go on Facebook anymore.
Drone Shot says he's old.
Well, he'd fit in well in this group then,
Yep.
Speak for yourself.
other than you.
Where's Tim at?
Justin, what are you, 44, 45?
Not even close to that. Only 37
Wow.
or 36. Yeah, 36.
I don't know. I would have guessed like
37.
21.
You haven't got to 38 yet.
No.
That's coming.
Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
you want to take bets on whether Justin created his LinkedIn profile yet?
No, I have not.
No, he has not.
Yeah, exactly. I knew the answer.
I know that he hasn't done that.
But being lazy.
See what? All right, give me a second. Pull Messenger back up. It's being stupid on the PC again. It keeps freezing. It was doing this a couple months ago and then it started working fine and now it's freezing again. But on my phone, it works fine, so I don't know.
Sarah says Justin Messenger again.
Not again.
Well, Tim should be home, shouldn't he? Because it, well, it
Yeah,
depends.
Tim should be off, yeah.
It should be, what time is it over there, Dominic?
Close at
7:36.
yeah, 7:36.
Probably too early for Timbo.
No, he was in the chat earlier.
Yeah, I saw him with the little eyes.
Yeah, it's Saturday, so he's definitely off.
Well, I was thinking after a heavy Friday night, he might be.
He might have gone fishing again.
This question, which I've heard.
Yeah, we already looked at the updated model. We looked at it a few minutes ago.
Our environment minister was asked to explain why the federal carbon tax hasn't stopped wildfires or hurricanes.
Hmm.
They said if we tax us to death, that it'll stop all that stuff.
Jody says he's got a kid your age, Justin.
No. Shit, if Paul had kids, they'd probably be older than me.
Yep.
They'd probably be in their late 40s right now.
Oh, yeah, because I'm 71. So if I had kids when the typical age of like 24, 25 years old.
That kid be 50 years old.
Mark says he wants to take bets on whether you make it to be 38, Justin.
I don't know. I don't think Sarah would want to take that bet.
You don't know how many secret insurance policies she has on you.
Oh, trust me, I don't have to worry about that.
Isn't that
No,
what
she
they
does.
all say?
I think she does have a policy on me through work, through her job. We were talking about that the other day. They had all the wildfires in Greece and Europe and now it's rained that. Yeah, that's what
A little
happens
bit
though.
windy out there.
Get some bad wildfires, it burns all the brush away and then there's no place for the water to go.
Hmm.
What's up, W?
Yeah. Daryl.
Hey, Daryl, if you got some videos from the I don't know if you heard me this morning, but if you got some videos from that conference, if you can send them to me a messenger, I'll show some of them tonight on Matt's show. So we could kind of just take a look at it. If you have any good videos of anything.
Mark White says she does work for an insurance agency company, doesn't she?
Mm.
She works for
She's in
Baycare.
accounting, isn't she?
No, she works for Baycare. She does medical insurance and like billing
Oh.
and all that. And does appointments. She's kind of a jack of all trades in that field. She works for Baycare. They own a lot of the hospitals in Florida and stuff. It's a big ass company.
Hey, time for a conversation.
Like the company she worked for before, Bond Clinic, that was a big company, but Baycare dwarfs over them. They're massive. Like I said, they own a lot of the hospitals in Florida. I mean, it just goes to show you, they give Sarah a freaking raise like every 4 to 6 months.
Mm.
She got like 4 raises in her first year.
All right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, other company, dude, she was there for 3 years, didn't get 1 raise. And then when she threatened, when the other company offered her $5 more an hour to come over there, they wanted to offer her like a $2 or $3 raise to stay. It's like, no, if you want somebody to stay, you got to match the other company, what the other company's offering at least. You know what I'm saying? If they're offering her 18 an hour, you got to match that. You can't
Yeah.
come back with an offer of, well, we'll give you 15 an hour. No, that's like, you expect somebody to stay? Come on now. That's exactly what they did though. They came back and offered her like $2 or $3 less than what they were offering for her to start. And she was like, hell no. And she didn't really want to leave because she liked all the people she worked with, but I was like, you know, it's a way better opportunity. They're offering you a lot more money and it's been worth it because they keep giving her raises all the time, so.
So you're not going up north this weekend at all, right, Paul?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to the trailer, but might go to the trailer tomorrow. I got to go down and cut grass. Might go down for part of the day, but Sunday morning I'm going to a train show in Woodstock.
That's what you said. You're going to a
Yeah.
model railroad.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you got, Daryl, it don't matter. Just a couple little photos or some videos. Matt said he's gonna have to cancel a couple shows this next month. Or either this month or next month because of some stuff he's working on, so.
Yeah.
Well, we will step up to the plate.
Just tell him he's fired. Dominic's gonna take over. He's fired.
Oh, I always do some really, really nasty title to the live stream too. It'll be like, Matt doesn't care about his fans. Something like that. Or like Dominic does when he leaves Paul's stream and starts when it's Paul's refugee stream. Isn't that what you titled it? Because everybody didn't want to get off the live stream that day and Paul had to leave. So
Yeah.
Dominic went and started up a live stream and titled it Paul's refugee. Sarah said, I'm about to eat good.
Good to hear.
Oh, yeah, you go to those Southern families in the South during a funeral or something like that, man, and they just load the hell up on food.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of homemade stuff. Unless they're going out to eat, I don't know.
Nancy Pelosi, she's 83 years old and said she's going to run again for Congress again in 2024. Really?
Something wrong with that.
Hello.
There has to be an age limit.
Yeah, 83 years old. Do you think those people should retire and enjoy their
Well,
life?
the sad part of it is think about this, Paul. How stupid are the people that elect her?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They're dumber than boxes of rocks, but that's out
Exactly.
California.
But but in her writing is where they're having a lot of problems, and she hasn't said boo about it. You know, it's businesses closing, stores, all that stuff because they can't, because the crime rate's so bad there, they can't do it.
Yep.
You see now when they get somebody breaking into the store, it automatically puts a fog out so you can't see where you are or where you're doing.
Well, what I think they ought to do is get a whole bunch of robot
Oh.
security, and the robots go around with tasers.
Yeah.
That's like, what's her name? Diane Feinstein?
Einstein, yeah.
God, dude,
Feinstein.
that lady's old as dirt. They'll be
I
pushing,
wouldn't,
have you seen the video of them pushing her into Congress? The
Yeah.
wheelchair, and she's like, just, I'm like, Jesus, like, lady, go retire, go do something.
I don't know. Strom Thurmond was the same way. He was like 92, 93 when he finally died.
I think it's really, they just can't let that power go.
Well, the thing of it
Yeah.
is it's not just them, Justin. It's the people that are left that control them. Like
Mhm.
Dianne Feinstein has a staff. They're probably making $100,000-$200,000 a year, and they want to keep her right where
What's
they're
up, Joel? Well, like I said, it's, I think some of them though, it's just they don't want to let go of that power. I mean, you're pretty much at almost the tippy top of the most powerful government in the world. And I mean, I can imagine how you would feel being in a position like that. You probably do feel pretty on top of the world, you know what I'm saying? As far as being a senator or congressman.
Well, that's because
congressman.
you know it's just like Biden. Everybody's trying to guess who's pulling Biden's strings. You know, who's really in charge?
Obama.
It's not goofy Biden. Well, Biden and Obama said that they are not. They have issues.
Well, even though the president has the ultimate power, pretty much they could look into anything they want. They can write a presidential, what is it?
Executive order.
Executive order to, if they wanted to go to Area 51 and dive through everything, they technically can. It's the guys that have 30, 40 years working for the NSA, the FBI. Those are the guys that are really running everything because they go through 7 presidents in their career, 7 or more presidents, Those are the guys that are around all the time.
You mean J. Edgar Hoover types
Yeah, exactly. Or,
who had more power than presidents? Uh-huh.
those are the guys that you have to be the most concerned about.
Well,
because you
we
don't-
have young buffoons too. I mean, look at that Buttigieg. He's
'Cause we don't-
supposed to be the transportation secretary, and he's already pushing to eliminate all gas-powered vehicles.
transportation secretary, that's just a frickin',
Yeah, but you know what it pays?
it's like a dummy seat that they just have to fill, but they don't really
Pays
do
just
anything.
under $200,000 a year.
Yeah, but I mean, when it comes to politics, that's chump change. I mean, they make most of their money off of going and working for companies after they get out of the government, book deals, shit like that. That's where they make tons of money.
Or having their sons collect it while they're still in office.
Well, exactly. A lot of presidents do that. Even Trump did that. He had to sign all his businesses over to his kids.
Yeah.
Or the Clintons with their Clinton Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
They were the masterminds of pay to play.
Well,
Man,
Hillary is a piece of work anyway.
I
Yeah.
still want to know the alien shit.
Yeah.
Every one of those damn whistleblowers were the most credible witnesses you
Yep.
could ever have in those fields. That's what I was
Yep.
saying in Tammy's chat last night.
Yeah.
You know, they were talking about AI and self-awareness. I was like, bro, you don't know what the government has behind closed doors because you're
Yep.
talking about billions of dollars in black projects and research, top of the minds in the world. I mean, it's just insane.
Yep.
And that guy, the one whistleblower, you know, he even said the technology they have behind closed doors would blow your mind. He said some of the projects that he dove into, because he dove into like, what was it, the head of what agency? I don't remember what agency he was in, but he had to dive into over 40 or 50 different black projects and figure out what
You'd
they
have
were
to think of
spending.
the NSA.
But they were trying to figure out where the money was being spent, what the projects actually were, because there was no actual,
Hmm.
you know, paperwork that just anybody could go read, you know, and it'd tell you what they were doing. And it's pretty crazy. I mean, you got a whole squadron of FA-18 pilots from the Navy saying that they were definitely tracking something that wasn't of this world. I mean, those are the top pilots in the world, the experts. How could you not believe a whole squadron of them? You know what I'm saying? Because that tends to kill your career when you're in the government and you come out with shit like that. No, Wayne, if it was some jackass in a trailer park saying all this, I would say it's a conspiracy.
Yep.
I can't call it a conspiracy when you have all these people that are the one guy that matter of fact, the one guy that came out, the main whistleblower, I can't remember his name, but that guy, they said he's highly intelligent.
What about the guy that's in the Israel army?
Well, that was another one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Those
I
are the
think-
people that I tend to want to believe when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's why I said when it comes to conspiracy theories, if you're not an expert in that field that you're trying to disprove, I'm not going to listen to you because you don't know what the other guys on the other side that actually studied that and that's their whole career. I watched that whole briefing though they did.
Hmm.
That congressional hearing that they did. I watched that whole thing.
Messenger again.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a good old Southern plate here. Looks like dumplings, rice.
What is that? What is that in the middle right there?
This?
Yeah.
That's chicken and dumplings, it looks like.
Mm.
Then you got like chicken and rice, and then you got what's that, black-eyed peas, I think?
Baked beans?
No, those are like black-eyed peas.
Aren't they surrounded by baked beans?
No, they're green beans and black-eyed peas.
Oh, okay.
And then that's like a corn mash of some sort
There you go, Dominic.
and a nice biscuit.
Hey, hello.
Hey, lucky.
That's Scout.
Scout.
Hello,
Hey, Scout. How you doing, Scout?
Hey, Vader, where's Kitty? Where's
He's
Kitty?
he's my big boy. And I do mean big boy. He's probably at least 17 pounds.
What's that? Is that a kitty? Right there, right here. Is that a kitty? Huh? Is that a
You
kitty?
see, Scout? You see the doggy?
Kitty.
You see the doggy?
Kitty, kitty. Yeah.
This wasn't my
Still
idea.
feels
I
so
went
sad.
down. I went down, Dad. Let me down, Dad.
That's
Before I
what
get
it is.
mad at you.
Field
He looks like he's a lover.
Yeah, he's a typical cat, which is on his terms. This is how big. He's so big he won't fit in the video. He's a monster. Turn you around. There you go.
Hey, hello. Looks unimpressed.
He's a big boy.
I ain't no damn cat. That's a lion.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yep.
Tim
He is.
Jack says, look, it's the Animal Channel.
And Angel, my female, she's a little smaller. She's probably 12, 13 pounds. Ragdolls, they get big.
Yeah, I know.
About the only bigger than them is Mancoons.
I had a Maine Coon many years ago.
Yeah, that was my previous cat, was a Mancoon. He was 26 pounds.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I get a kick out of, when I go down and fly the ship videos, there's people walking their dogs up and down the sidewalk. Some of these dogs are like this big, and they're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
prancing along, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst are the Yorkies because they're so yippy.
and then I've seen there's one couple down there has two great big huge Afghans. I mean, they're huge.
Yeah, I know. They're the size of a horse almost.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are
I mean,
big dogs.
the back is like up here on her. I think she could ride the damn thing,
Mhm.
Hmm.
The grandkids could. Put a saddle on the dog.
Hmm.
Take the grandkids out.
Well, that's like Tim Jackson, doesn't he have a member of a riding club riding the Ruse?
Didn't that actually used to be a thing back in the day?
Riding
No, it's
Ruse,
not
yeah.
fun. Probably, yeah. But that's probably way back before I was around.
Or didn't they used to have like races or something with them that they
Yeah,
used to
Rue
do?
racing. Yep.
I don't know,
that
Dominic.
they
I thought you
camel
had
racing.
I thought you had dinner with Moses.
Hmm.
Tim wasn't impressed by that comment.
Old joke.
Wonder if Matt's up yet. He stayed up pretty late this morning.
Not
He was on
again.
Paul. He was on Paul's this morning.
Yeah.
Not again.
What time did we end up getting off? I think it was about 11.
11:30. Yeah.
Oh, you guys went for a while, did you? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I was going about half an hour before you started. I was
You
already
just ran
tired.
Yeah, he just randomly popped into the panel. He didn't even say anything in the chat.
Well, good. I've got something to watch this afternoon then.
Damn it.
Watch Matt fall asleep on his own show.
Yeah.
The hell'd my mouse go?
The cat got it.
The
Yeah.
mouse fell off the desk.
Yeah, the cat ran away with it.
Oh, there it is.
Jerry came and Tom came and got it.
Yeah.
There you go. There's Tim right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
those gotta be faked.
No,
Look at that. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that happens every week.
look at here. Here's another one. Off to school. Here's a guy down on the beach.
I bet those things would freak the fuck out. You try to get on its back.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'd probably run with you. You better hold the hell on.
Here's one that's kicking the ass out of that guy.
Those look all computer generated, every one of them. I don't know if that's very smart to do, sticking your infant baby next to a kangaroo.
Hmm.
Like, it might be like in a petting zoo or something. It might be used to humans, but that's still a little dangerous.
About as bright as Michael Jackson hanging his over the balcony.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Look at this guy. This guy wants to take on the roof.
Yeah, we've seen. I think I've seen that video. Roger the Roo.
Yeah, and there's the guy that punched the roo when it had the dog in its
Yeah.
headlock. That was freaking.
Oh, here's a
hilarious.
video. Roof
Trying to hump the dog.
humping the dog.
Oh, is that a deer too?
No, that's a stuffed animal.
No, there's a deer in the yard too.
Yeah.
Or some kind of gazelle or something. I don't know what you guys have over there. Oh, it's some kind of animal sanctuary or something.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell that thing is.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a deer. It looks like kind of like some kind of gazelle or something.
Boy,
Yeah.
those hooves would get you, wouldn't they? Oh, here we go. Here comes the dog. Hey, look at there.
What a llama?
Just a mixture of animals in there, aren't they?
Yeah. That's a menagerie.
Oh, he's trying to ride the dog.
Hey.
Or he's trying to mount it. I don't know.
Looking at the other.
I think
Is that a lemur? What is that?
that's what I was saying. Is that a llama or
Yeah, it looks like a fat one anyways.
He's just hanging.
doing acrobatics? It's getting a little bit strange there.
A little frisky, isn't it?
I bet that
Yeah.
kangaroo and that dog are like best friends though.
Yeah, seems that way.
That's Paul's backyard. Yeah.
If you want your fixed canopy sunshade to be extra,
That's what his front yard's turning into.
head
All the
Yeah.
damn peanuts and the chipmunks and everything else showing up. You seen any skunks out
Skunks?
there lately?
No, I haven't seen any skunks lately.
You catch
Doesn't
those
mean
on
they're not out there though.
You've caught them on your cameras quite a few times over the last few months.
Yep.
You know, interesting you say that. I don't think I've seen skunks around here. I mean, I would expect them that they're around, but
I've seen a lot of possums, but I've never seen a
lots of
skunk.
possums. I've never seen a
Yeah,
skunk.
we got possums here.
And usually you'll see one because it just like the possums get to run over on the road. Never seen one down here in Florida.
Actually, there was 2 of them in our backyard for like 2 or 3 nights in a row. I went out on the back porch at like 8, 9 o'clock at night, and they were out there fighting. 2 of them were. Could hear them
Possums?
hissing, and yeah, they were out there hissing at each other,
Oh,
chasing each
yeah.
other around the backyard.
Possums,
Sure,
raccoons.
Yeah, because I flipped I had my flashlight and I turned it on and aimed it right at them. Yeah, it was 2 possums, and they were chasing each other around the yard. I don't know if they were trying to mate or whatever, but they were out there for like 2 or 3 different nights.
Fighting over the food.
And there's an owl that nests up in our tree above our house. The baby owl fell out of the tree like 2 or 3 times, and Sanctuary had to come pick it up because I think its wing was injured. We had to call a owl sanctuary. There was like 3 of them. Actually, surprisingly, there was 3 of them within an hour of us. And I called and left messages and all 3 of them. The neighbor lady put it in a box and took it inside till they came and got it.
I gotta pitch some peanuts.
Okay.
Just hedgehogs,
Yeah, it's
squirrels,
been
and
like
occasional
10 minutes
fox.
since we last done
Never seen a fox around here.
I've seen foxes.
Squirrels.
No squirrels.
I don't think we have hedgehogs. I don't know. I have seen some, armadillos though smashed on the road.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple of those. They got ran over by it and got smashed.
lots of armadillos running around in my neighborhood.
You think those hard shells will protect them, not against a friggin' 3-ton truck. Doing 60 miles an hour down a highway. Nope.
No.
Just flattens their ass. Yeah, I've seen a couple of gators that got hit. I actually saw a bear one time that was hit on the side of the road. First time and only time I've ever seen a bear. Apparently we have them in Florida, but I've never seen, that's the first time I've ever seen one. It looked like an 18-wheeler smacked it. I had a dingo in my back paddock. It was howling last night. That's why you gotta come out the back door like Joe Pesci and just start firing off a gun into the woods. Yeah. Do like my cousin Vinny when he goes out to the cabin to try to get some sleep. And then not too long ago, right before I lost my job, I actually saw a gator tail on the road. The gator was nowhere around, but half of its tail was.
I think it's getting ready to rain again, Paul.
Yeah, it looks like it might want to rain, but I don't think it's supposed to, is it?
Well, they were calling for rain on and off.
Well, 11% tonight, but that's it.
They have bait out. What do they put bait out and kill them, or is it like a
Yeah.
trap that catches them, Tim? I thought dingoes were protected.
No, it's not showing any rain on the radar, Paul.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a rocket launch tonight, but it's still raining over
Oh, I guess they aren't.
top of,
On the East Coast.
yeah, still raining over Merritt Island.
Bear said, if anybody was wondering, dinner was delicious. And Tim said, yes, they put bait out to kill them. So I guess they aren't protected. Either that or it's a population control thing. So what do they put bait out? Is it a trap that kills them, Tim, or is it like poison? I would assume they wouldn't put poison out. Unless it's something that only specifically dingoes eat. Oh, that's like here in the US, Tim. Even if an animal's protected, if it starts attacking you, you have every right to kill it. But you just have to report it.
You better have your body cam on.
Well, I mean, if an animal's attacking you and causes any kind of bodily injury to you.
Or at least you need to have a witness.
And then if it does attack somebody and gets away, they're gonna hunt it down and kill it anyway, because
Oh, yeah.
that's what they do with even if the animals are either that or they might take it to a sanctuary if it's like a highly protected animal that might be going and
I don't know, they
know,
kill
instinct or
alligators and they're
something.
protected.
Yeah, but I think that was like the sandhill cranes though. They were kind of going and, kind of going away. But then they protected them and now there's tons of them. I don't think there's really a shortage on either one of those anymore. Cause they do still have hunting season on those, don't they?
Gators.
Well, you guys have all seen that great big huge, looks like a school bus walking across the golf course as a gator.
Oh yeah, that
Mhm.
thing was fucking huge.
I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
Well, the local area had a name for him and apparently he didn't bother people. As long as they don't bother anybody, they'll leave him alone.
Yeah,
But if it's
exactly.
over a certain, I think if it's over what, 8 feet? And it's becoming a nuisance, they'll just kill
5,
it.
6 feet, 5, 6
Yeah.
feet
If
is
it's
where
under
they'll
that,
come pick them up. Is where they'll come pick them up. If it's under that, they won't even come look at them.
cause when that lady got attacked, they were talking about the rules and they said if it was over a certain amount of feet, they'll automatically kill it if it's a nuisance. If it's under a certain amount, then they have to relocate it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a law that says they have to be so long or whatever, so big, so much weight. Cause that one that attacked that old lady down here in Florida, you remember that? She was walking her damn dog next to the edge of the water.
Yeah, she yanked the dog. The dog went flying and she fell down.
Yeah, that,
Instead of the dog getting eaten, she did.
yeah, that gator they euthanized.
Did the gator kill her?
Yeah.
Yeah, drug her into the water and neighbors just sat and watched her as she got drug into the water. But that's the thing is, especially if you're older and frail like that and you can't run at full sprint if something's coming at you, you shouldn't be walking your dog along the edge of water like that to begin with anyway. But if she would,
I
if it
don't
would have been
care if
like,
you're young and you have a little dog like that. You shouldn't be walking it next
well,
to
that's
the
what I'm
water
saying.
in
If it was
Florida.
somebody like me, I would have been able to outrun the gator.
Well,
With the
that's
tool,
like
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
like,
But
yeah,
she,
that's like having gator bait on a leash. You
it
know?
is, but like even like Rod said, even if you're young, you shouldn't be doing that. But the lady could barely even move at, a mile an hour. Like she was just, she wasn't going to outrun that gator. That thing came up out of the water. She was done for.
Well, gators are pretty fast for short sprints, right?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if she would have been able to run at a full sprint, at a nice, marathon race run type sprint, the gator probably wouldn't have came too far out of the water. But because she was so slow, the gator knew it could get her. I mean, she was walking super slow.
Well, the gator probably figured he was doing society a favor.
And I'll be damned if those gators won't climb over fences and just push right through them bitches too. I seen one push right through a fence that had wrought iron bars this far apart. And the gator just pushed right through it. Broke like 3 or 4 of the bars out. Just shoved himself right through it. And then I've seen when I was working at Walmart, we watched like it was about a 5 or 6 foot gator climb over the chain link fence. Bent the shit out of the top of it, but he climbed right over it. He got up next to the side of it, put his things in there, pulled himself up over the top bar bent, and then he just dropped down the other side and went back into the little pond down there. They can, Mark, but like I said, they're not generally gonna chase you for long sprints.
Zigzag. They only run fast in a straight line. They can't run diagonals.
Like I said, if that was like a 16-year-old boy and he decided he was gonna run at full sprint, I guarantee you he would have got away from that gator.
Maybe.
Because like I
Remember,
said,
they can lunge pretty long. They can lunge a pretty good distance. And if he got a hold of your fucking leg, it's
that's
too
what I'm
late to
saying. They
run.
can, but I've watched a lot of gators come out of the water at people. And usually if they take off running, they'll come out a few feet out of the water, but then they'll kind of back themselves back in. If it's not an easy grab,
Mm-hmm.
Look at them all looking at him.
Yeah. Probably close to supper done. Yeah, throw one of the kids in there. That'll work.
Oh, I want to take some whole chickens in there and throw them in there. Some like just
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, go to the store and buy some whole chickens. That's the type of shit they feed them. They throw
Mhm.
chicken legs and different just A lot of those places like that, they'll get donated meats from like Walmart and different stores that have leftover or stuff that went bad. They have to throw out. Usually they'll donate stuff like that to them. Gatorland's the real famous place in Florida.
Gatorland?
Yeah, that's what it's called, Gatorland. That's the one that has the big albino alligator. It's a good tourist thing, though. A lot of people go see them. I'll throw the damn burrito at the gator's head. Tim, what the hell are you talking about? I actually flew over an alligator at lake one day. Across town. It was sitting on the side under the dock. And it was probably about maybe 4 or 5 feet long. And I hovered about 15, 20 feet above him.
We
Just
grandly
looked
lost
straight
your-
down on him. He was just sitting there chilling.
High pressure handheld car washing water gun. That's how everyone is talking about on Facebook.
Wasn't gonna do like that jackass did. What was it with the Phantom? Was it a Phantom that gator grabbed out of the air and frickin' the battery blew up in its mouth? Yeah, look at that big bastard.
I take a look at this guy, an alligator probably bigger than you've ever seen on a trail in a Polk County park.
Yeah, it really is an unbelievable
Polk
sight.
County.
And at ABC
That's at
Action
least
News,
probably
Ryan
800 to 1,000 pounds right there.
captured this big guy in action and explains the backstory of this monster gator.
It's the video that
Look at
went
that.
on the internet today. An alligator nearly as long as an SUV, sauntering from one marsh to another and stunning onlookers nearby.
It was just awe-inspiring.
Christy Buckley was just wrapping up a morning hike with her husband Sean when the gator started
So I
to
said
move.
that fucker would take off the whole front end of your Prius.
Capturing these still pictures from the other angle. And yes, he's just as big from that side too.
So my husband and I are calling him Godzilla because that's kind of what he looked like going across the path. Yeah.
That's an
Crossing
old
so
gator
slowly,
too, that
his
big.
feet flopping with every step and that tail dragging long behind.
His feet and toenails got to be what, 3 feet long?
And before you start calling this a fake, talk to the regulars at Circle B. The estimated 13 to 15-foot gator even has a name, and it's been around here for decades.
The big humpback is what everybody's calling him. His back is a little bit higher up than normal.
So check this out. Normally Circle B is a pretty quiet park. Not today. Everyone's heard about that gator and are actually making up their own parking spot.
Let's bring all our small children out here to see the 15-foot gator.
We came out.
Let's
The trails on this protected, sprawling piece of land is a hotspot for hikers and photographers because you never know what you'll find.
Whoa, look at that.
Like in this case last
fucking
spring.
eating another gator.
Because they never felt threatened, and they were
Hates
ready
the competition.
to their feet if needed.
I probably should have been a little more afraid than I was. I was just so inspired by seeing this amazing creature.
A creature that almost looks to be from a different era. In Lakeland, Ryan Raish, ABC Action News.
I watched there's a video on YouTube of a gator grabbing another, somebody threw some food in the water and it grabbed the other gator's leg by accident. And then it did that roll it does, the death roll, and it twisted the gator's leg right off. Just grabbed its back leg and it did that death roll in the water and it twisted the other gator's leg off. Easy way to get rid of the body. Yeah, biggest one in Florida, Mark, I looked it up the other day. I think it was 1,049 pounds, I think was the biggest one. Or 89 pounds, something like that. It was a little over 1,000. It was almost 1,100 pounds.
Look at this goofball is going to feed that gator.
Oh, he's probably a semi-professional. That looks like an enclosed area. Oh shit, he's lucky. You better get up, bro. But see, they are kind of lazy though. They'll come out of the water, but they're not going to chase you for a quarter mile down the road. They're opportunist eaters. They take what is the easy stuff.
That's unbelievable.
It's crazy how they have such a big bite force coming down, but then you can hold a gator's mouth shut with 2 fingers and they can't open it. You know, it's crazy how they just don't have any muscle going the other way. Because they'll literally jump on top of a gator and just throw a couple wraps of duct tape around it. And
Here's one for you.
oh, oh, these morons that stick their heads in there. Dumbass.
I think that's a pet gator, isn't it?
Nah. Well, see, the gators won't bite down unless you touch the inside of their mouth. They're so sensitive on the inside of their mouth. There was one guy that was doing that here in the US, and he was talking about, I don't want to call him a gator expert because the moron was sticking his head in gators' mouths, but he did know all about gators. And he was talking about how their inside of their mouths are super sensitive to touch. And he stuck his head in there and happened to be sweating. Just a couple drops of sweat went down when he had his head in there, hit the bottom of the gator's tongue, and then the gator snapped down on his head. But luckily he was able to get out of it.
Well, now this is ridiculous here. I'm gonna screen share.
Oh, there's a diver on YouTube, and he actually dives in the gator like their ponds and stuff and cleans them while they're in there. I'm like, fuck that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't care.
That's crazy.
You can think that gator's docile all you want, but the minute it decides it wants to,
It wants to
Yeah.
munch. You're the munch.
that's all I'm saying. That's stupid. I'm sorry. But there's a guy down here in Florida who actually dives in the gator ponds and cleans them. And he was showing some videos of him swimming around in the damn pond with the gator. It's a big ass gator. I was like, oh, hell no. I don't swim in any water in Florida unless it's a pool. I better be able to see the damn bottom of that pool before I get in it.
Yeah, because there might be a gator swimming in your pool.
Yeah,
Been
there's
quite
no
a few of
point.
those.
Yeah, or people walked out to their pools and there's a freaking 6-foot gator sitting in the bottom of their pool.
Yep.
Hey, here you go. Ready?
Oh, don't tell me it got the dog. Why would you have your dog in the water? That's a sea croc right there. That's the ocean. God, I hope they don't show it. Sea crocodiles are super aggressive. They're worse than, I think they're like the worst ones.
Crocodiles, period.
And the ones in the ocean get huge too. I saw one, there was actually drone footage in Australia of a bull shark and like probably a 10 or 11 foot sea croc, and they were going at each other. They kept chasing each other around in this little like cove. And that water's so clear, like it was just clickbait.
Right there.
Yeah.
No, I think right there. He came around the end of that tip of that one.
That was clickbait.
Mm.
Yeah, right there. Go to that short right there where it's pushing through the fence.
Right here?
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about. This damn thing just pushed right through this wrought iron fence. Watch this. This is the one I saw like a week or two ago. This thing's like, you ain't keeping me in here, bro. Hey, look at that. He's like, nope, I'm out of here. Bent the hell out of that damn fence. Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
That looks like a road behind it.
It was saying, where you going?
He's gonna help him out. Doesn't want him stuck in the fence.
Is that what it took a couple guys on each side of those to yank it like that? And that thing almost pushed through it almost effortlessly.
Florida boys fish.
Yeah, catch himself a gator.
My favorite, huh?
Yeah, they do this big fishing thing down here every year with kids. The sheriff does. Or he takes kids out and they all get free fishing gear and they go fishing with
Oh,
all
look
the-
at there.
all the deputies. And they have a couple deputies that sit along the water's edge with shotguns, just in case something stupid happens.
Kid dropped it fast, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
Hey,
catching.
I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I've gotta, I've gotta go down to the shops as well. So I'm gonna love you and leave you.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Yep. I'll be back.
Okay. We'll see ya.
Imagine catching like a 3-foot gator with the door of the Explorer pole.
No, you cannot. What time you're going live in about an hour and a half, right, Justin?
Not me, Matt is.
Well, yeah, but you're with him.
It's Matt's, yeah, it's Matt's night tonight. Yeah, he goes on at 8, so.
Let's see how many people we got watching. We got 11 people watching.
It's windy today. It's been windy and rainy all day today.
Yep. Well, what do you think, Justin?
Yeah, I usually jump out about right now anyway.
Yeah, usually about 6:30 you exit stage left.
Yeah, cause I like to go take a break, so I'm not sitting
Yeah.
at the computer for 6-8 hours.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for coming in. We'll see you all in the morning. Have a great evening. And later tonight at 8 o'clock, you're going to have Justin that's going to be on with
Matt.
Northeast Drone Productions. Matt.
We'll
Yeah.
see y'all later.
Yep, see you guys.